Okay, hot tap water. Should be at least 115 degrees. 4 cups sugar. Something for the yeast to eat. You don't want your water to be too hot or it will kill your yeast. So you got hot sugar water. Dry yeast. That's about a half a package if I could have got it open. Whole package. Shit, didn't mean to do that. Okay, stir it up. Drink some coffee. Very good. You don't want to stir this too hard because, like I said, yeast is alive. It's alive. Can't remember if it's a fungus or a bacteria, but it's alive. So you want to just mix it in the water, the sugar water, the best you can. It'll start eating the sugar, and you'll know that it's working because it'll have bubbles. All right. Shortening. About a half a cup. You can use margarine if you want to. If your shortening has a dog hair in it, just pick it out. Or mix it in. Okay. More shortening. I've looked at a few recipes that are like a cup of shortening and 6 cups of flour. I don't want to make that much bread. Somebody might come over if I did. So I'm not going to make that much. I'm only going to do about half a cup of shortening and 2 cups of flour and see how it looks. Alright, I'm going to stop at a cup and a half. See what I can do with it. If I put too much flour in it right away, then it'll be hard like it was last time. I don't really want that. Just kind of gross. Have some coffee. I mean, it wasn't horrible bread, but it was edible. But I'm still practicing. Although I want this bread to be a little bit harder because I'm going to use it for buns, for sandwiches tonight. So in with the flour, I'm going to put some salt. I already got sugar in my yeast. And I put about a teaspoon of salt in there. So now, here that is. I don't know if you can see it or not. But I'm going to mix it up and see what it's like. Break it up in there with the shortening. I wish I knew how to edit videos, but I don't. Maybe I'm going to try. So if I jack it all up, I am sorry. Bread videos. All something new to me. So you kind of mix it to the consistency of sand. And we'll see how much yeast and water we need to put in it. I would be much happier if I was listening to the radio. But I can't listen to the radio and make a video, so I had to choose. And I chose making a video for you. Okay, so that looks kind of like sand. Now I'm gonna take my yeast and sugar, and pour it in here. And it's kind of foamy on the top. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's foamy. Where's the thing at? Foamy on the top. I put some in there. And I don't want it to be too wet or too dry. It should be starting to get like an elastic feel. So now I got it all over my hands. And that's cool. It's still really dry, so I'm going to put some more in there. Now it's getting smushy. If it doesn't get to be like elastic, then it'll turn out more like biscuits. So I'm going to knead this bread for a while. Until it's good and smooth and almost like elastic. And it's still really, really wet. But when I put it on the thing and I start making it into rolls, I'll need some of the flour in it, so that'll stiffen it up a little bit. But I don't want it to get too dry, because like I said, I don't want bricks. Oh! And if you see a dog hair, just mash it in. See, it's kind of like, kind of sticky. If it had more flour in it, it would be more elastic feeling, but it smells really good. So I'm going to scrape it off my hands and waller it around on the thing here for a little bit. Okay, let me wash my hands. Okay, I have to pick a dish, which I think this dish will be okay. So here's some shortening I had left over. I'm going to put the shortening in the dish, smush it around, and grease the pan. If I had the spray out here, I would probably use the spray, but I don't. So I don't know how many rolls I'm going to get made out of this, but we'll see. I want to use, like I said, use them for sandwiches, so I'm going to make them pretty big and long. Okay, so got my pan greased. Now I'm going to work this dough into rolls. My idea was to make it like Subway rolls. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If it sticks to your hands, put a little flour on it, or oil. It smells really good. As you can see, it is quite sticky. So, I'm stuck with shitty hands again. And I'm going to knead this bread a little bit. Which I don't know that you can see it. You probably can't see it. So I got a roll, and I'm going to turn it into itself. And put it in the pan. Dog gives up on me. Okay, got them all in there. Now I'm going to put the oven on like real low on warm and put a wet towel over them and cover them up and let them rise in the oven. And here's what they look like. 4 turds in a pan.